Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day, October 15th, 2025. Justice League Red gets issue number 3, Nightwing drops issue number 131, and Tom King's Wonder Woman continues. The Age of Revelation is upon us. Look out for a bunch of new series featuring these unique takes on familiar characters. One World Under Doom gets issue number 8, and Godzilla continues to destroy the Marvel Universe in issue number 4. Ghost hunter Hector Plasm and Bigfoot expert Lip Dyson delve deep into the woods to track the murderous monster of Monkey Ridge in this new series. Battle Beast concludes with issue number 6, and Ghost Pepper is on to issue number 4. Distillery releases Endeavor number 1. The Fantastic Four team up with gargoyles in this all-new one-shot. And Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles get a new series for the 2025 renditions. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.
Oh, man.
Hello.
What a little hype. Little trailer there is. Welcome, everyone, to Tuesday night's favorite time waster. That is the Hype Show.
We're the kings of time wasting.
The entire model of our business is about that, fellas.
Yes.
You're supposed to have fun with your time, take a break.
Mm-hmm.
No torture here.
No. We have a few things to go over. I don't think it's as stacked as previous weeks, but there's a lot of great things still coming out. This is the Hype Show, which means that everything you see and everything we're going through is actually on sale right now. As we go through this website, you can follow along and purchase the things that you like, or you can wait until tomorrow and grab up comics, because all of these will be represented on our new release rack as well tomorrow morning.
Using the website, you can turn around and use the pickup in store. We recommend this for everyone local. There's no additional fees or anything like that. You just turn around, select what you're looking for, and as soon as we get the order, we start pulling it. Avoid the rush and make sure you don't miss out. That's what we do. If you want to be even more prepared, we do offer other shows out. Every Sunday night is the final order cutoff, where we have the best information about what is all the orders that are due. You can join me and Richie for that as we highlight and get you ahead of the curve. It usually will have more options than even this has, because there's some stuff we just didn't bring in. We didn't have orders for it. We only have so much limited rack space. Technically on the rack, there's only 180 spots, and I see in this list there's 219 things. So good luck, Sean. Figure out how to figure it out and get it on there. I know he's looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to do this Thursday night with the Way Too Early catalog show.
That's right.
Looking at things for in the October catalog that come out in deep November to all of December. Plenty of things out there, and so many of them that don't even have good information. So it'll be a blast. Feel free to please join us for those shows too.
And that catalog show is easy to forget, but it's very important because there are no physical catalogs. Those big giant books that were telling you when things come out, those don't exist anymore. About 80% of them have gone straight to digital, and the rest are like ones and twosies off. The big two have like a little paper one that you can get, but only if you show up in the first week of the month. So this is a place that you can find everything coming out that month, especially if you were hunting for things that come out through those catalogs. This is a place that you can actually find it all. So one-stop shop. But we're not going to talk about that. That's for Thursday. Today, we're going to talk about the hype. And we will start off with, I thought we'd go right over to Bad Idea, because I don't talk about them much, but they do have a comic book I'm quite interested in this month called Save Now. It is written by Matt Kint. Thomas Giorello is your artist, and it is about a gentleman who has the ability to go back into time at a saved point any moment in his life. The trick here is that, unfortunately, he has to relive all of his future. So if it's, I go back a week, I have to go all the way back up to the time I left before I can go backwards in time again. Uh, so it's really kind of cool. It's really neat. I think it's a unique way of telling a time story. Obviously, it begins with, well, we're all gonna die, and we have to figure out a way to stop it. But every time he's gone back, he has been unsuccessful. So
I wonder if the power is just that easy to get if you just wear 3 watches. Like I see that there, and there's not a lot of people that nowadays wear 3 watches.
That's a good point.
So
that's a good point. Maybe it's
maybe we're just missing out an opportunity here. And I mean, going back 3 days and getting the lotto number seems like a good idea.
Seems pretty good. Yeah. So that is save now. It is going through Bad Idea. There is nobody on that pull, so it's all rack all the time. I would check it out if you're a sci-fi fan like me. I think it's going to be pretty interesting.
Cool.
Next, I wanted to talk about a complete set that I think is unique. It's an Image Comics called Haunt. It's a complete collection trade paperback. It collects issues 1 through 28 of Haunt. The thing about Haunt is the creators on that, it's just insane. The list is bonkers. It's like Todd McFarlane, Robert Kirkman, Ryan Otley, Greg Capullo, Nathan Fox. It's just a huge assortment of great giant talent. And every single time we get the singles in, I know we sell them on our stream sale. So having the trade is pretty cool, and also available this week.
Good way to get how many comics was that again? 28 comics for $50.
28, yeah.
Value.
We'll stay in Image Comics and talk about a new #1 that we did see on the little reel there called Hector Plasm, The Hunt for Bigfoot. Benito Sonero is writing an ghost hunter. Hector Plasm has faced all sorts of unquiet spirits in his travels. He's teaming up with a Bigfoot knowledge person, and they are going to basically try to hunt Bigfoot while exercising the forest. Seems like a pretty great time. It's a local business that if they can get this, they kind of launch. I think it's a unique story, and I think there's going to be a pretty big audience for it. But there's not a lot on the rack, so I would jump on it now.
All right.
I thought we'd talk about, well, this one says sold out. So we'll see if that's true or not. You can help me through this. Dynamite's Blood Red. Did we already go through that? Is that last week?
I need to double check this right now.
Okay. I'll have you check that.
And the logic is that sometimes when it says sold out, this may be something that moved dates.
It probably did, because I don't know if I saw any blind bags now that I'm thinking about it. So
yeah, and I know there was blind bags. I'm not sure that they were going to come out the same date.
Fair.
So I'm pulling real-time information here for us. Lunar says that the A copy is now going to be end of the month.
Okay, so that's probably going to be 10/28.
Yeah, 10/29 will be we'll talk about this in 2 weeks. How about that?
All right. Then we'll move over to something that everybody will find familiar. But anytime I see it, I want to bring attention to it because it's one of my all-time favorite Turner pieces from Marvel Comics, Civil War 2006, #3. The really cool part about this one is not only is it my favorite cover Turner's ever done, but now we have a foil variant of it, which I think is sweet. I think that's going to be a big one. It's going to shine. I think Iron Spider also lends itself to a foil. So that one I think will be really fun.
To cross all the streams here, the newest Magic the Gathering set that used Spider-Man had a subset of cards that were using covers, and they chose this art for one of the comics. So
that's great.
You can get this on a Magic card now.
Even cooler. I'm telling you, I just love that cover. All right. Next, we will talk about another kind of facsimile. It's not a facsimile, but it is a reprint from DC Comics called American Vampire #1 from Scott Snyder and Raphael Albuquerque, with a little dash of Stephen King in there as well. This is issue #1 in the DC WIP edition, Work in Progress edition. That means that this bad boy is huge. It is a gigantic sized version of Albuquerque's artwork and a black and white styling of the comic itself. Those have been selling pretty well, and I think American Vampire is one of those unique ones that people will be interested in. We do have a few available now to pick up. They will be in a sweet bag and board.
Please bring a friend to help you carry it.
Yes.
It
yeah,
is
they are big.
ginormous. And Chris brings up the Bad Idea still kicking. Bad Idea's kind of simplified the plan now. They are treating everything like standard publishing. It's just down to the books, just down to the story. They do still have a couple of promotional stuff that they do on their own. But for us, it is just normal books on the rack like everything else. It's less hype and just more about the quality of the books. The actual physical build of the books is still really, really high quality. You'll see that kind of also measured out with the price, because you'll see like these 2 issues here, $5.99, $5.99. Yeah, they've got really nice deluxe covers, things like that. But yep,
There you go.
they're here.
Next up is going to be in IDW. There is a comic called 30 Days of Night, written by my favorite Rodney Barnes. This is returning to the franchise of 30 Days of Night. This is many years later, where people have stopped talking about the 30 days where vampires came to hunt. And those that remember don't want to talk about it. Those that don't think it's all fake. And this is the return. This is the Vengeance tour of 30 Days of Night. So if you're into that vampire slaughter fest, I think this one's for you.
Cool.
Another one that I'm not very versed in this, so I will do my best, but it is from Titan Comics. Craniacs #1 is coming out. This is, I guess, it's the cool thing about it is a flip book, and it is an offshoot of like Garbage Pail Kids from Joe Simcoe. So this is a story about that. I get asked a lot as a comic shop about like Garbage Pail Kids, so I see this one being brought up by people that find out about it. But I'm up here right in front shooting out flares, letting you know that it exists right now. Come pick it up.
Cool.
Let's go back to Image Comics and talk about the potential end of a series. One of the biggest comics this year to release was Invincible Universe Battle Beast #1, and now we are at issue #6. The end of the story arc is what it says. We haven't heard any plans for a continuation outside of this issue, but I did want to highlight the conclusion of this story arc, regardless if we get a new one or not. I think it's been an excellent ride, and I, for one, am here for more Invincible anytime for anyone listening.
It's done. I think it kind of exploded even further than any of us were really going to guess on how well this did.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about that it was so successful. And if you're watching the show, you can kind of see some of the behind the scenes, because as Richie brought this up, I saw only 2 copies here, and I was like, that's not right. We have we have some of the others and all this, and I am turning them onto the website as we speak.
Like so. That's why we dance in this. All right. Let's see. While you do that really quick, I will bring up again. We talked about this during the Final Orders Due, but I did want to talk about in Marvel, Godzilla Destroys the Marvel Universe. That ACO cover from Godzilla still so captures my eye every time. I think it's just stunning, and I don't want you guys to sleep on it. I think it's a great cover. It's just good. I don't know what to say.
Coloring on it just pops so hard.
Yeah. I want to put that under a black light. Bad.
Style, layout, just absolute deliverance. The Godzilla, I found this real interesting when I was ordering the next issue last night. The main book itself is selling okay-ish. Like the main title here, the ones. The variants are selling through the roof.
Yeah.
Like variant chasing on this set. And it's got a lot of really, really fun stuff like the ACO, the John Tyler Christopher action figures. And then Dave Watcher here has been doing these Godzilla as other characters. This month we get Wolverine. I have seen Carnage, I think, is up next. Those have been a blast and a half there.
Agreed.
Light One, welcome to the show.
Hey, Light One, welcome. Let me hear it from all my 80s metal band freaks. I really, really think I have a cool one for you. In Titan, we have a new manga coming out called Izuke Metalar. This is a gentleman that is in a rock band, a heavy metal band, that dies playing his guitar. But when he enters the afterlife, he is not in heaven or hell. It's more of a weird fantasy world of dragons, werewolves, and monsters. And he's kind of blown away that he's kind of died and now fallen into the side of a art piece on a minivan. I think it's going to be great. This is volume 1, so you can get on the front lines of it and see if you will dig it as well.
Manga always has great advantage being, like so much of a story into a single book here, and the per trade price is always pretty reasonable, hanging, like that $12, $14 range. So it's, again, good content for your spend.
All right, let's discuss one of the bigger pieces of this week in Keenspot Entertainment.
Oh, I know where you're going.
I think you know where I'm going. The Monster and the Wolf has finally shown up. We have our Trick or Treat blind bag of Mark Spears Monsters, the Monster and the Wolf one-shot.
What do you get inside this? $5.99 gets you a book inside here, which has 75 different options.
Said that again. 75 different shots in this blind bag.
So cardstock covers for the first, 30-ish there. Then there's chrome foils at a ratio of 1 in 420. Black and whites, 1 in 1,000s. Glow in the dark, 1 in 1,000s. And I have no idea what this means in life, but covers 71 to 75 are trick covers.
I don't know what that means.
Hey, the rules we have is we're not allowed to open these up and show them off online until after release. And honestly, we're just going to put them on the rack. You guys can open them up and share back and show all the fun. The chase and the fandom for Mark Spears Monsters right now is well deserved. It's been doing very well this year. And this is his first blind bag offering. The sales for this were through the roof. Yeah. And but even at that, still at 75 different offerings inside of it, it's going to be a chase if you're looking for something specific.
Agreed. I think it's a really cool piece. Honestly, I was thinking about it because I only get like 6 or 7 trick-or-treaters. I don't know the context of this, but I know that it'd be kind of cool to throw these at some teenagers and be like, open it up, see what monster you get, and just have a blast with it. I have ideas, but I think this book is going to be sell out as all other blind bags have. So get in quick as fast as you can because they're going to go quick. I promise. Let's go over to Distillery, talk about their new number 1, Endeavor. This is coming from Stephanie Phillips. It is a story about a past voyage that didn't end well. It basically fell apart, and a luxury cruise trip decided to recreate it for those that can spend money on it. And lo and behold, it happened again, but this time it left only the children alive. So it's kind of like a Survivor-esque story on the high seas, a little bit of Lost, a little bit of Lord of the Flies, and a little bit of Yellow Jackets is what it's kind of described as. If you're interested, this is the, those magazine style comics from Distillery.
And the magazine's always going to be a nice way to present the art. You're going to get such detail, such richness, like in the kind of like the bigger, fuller size for that.
All right, let me talk about IDW real quick for an all ages book called Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The 2025 rendition of Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to represent the turtles of the next generation. If you look at the art, you can see that it's off of Seth Rogen's new Turtles that just released a trailer for their second movie that will release in December. So I think that if you are going to get on that hype train, this is a great way to start celebrating and keep the countdown going by picking up issue number 1 of the TMNT. or maybe get your kiddos into comics by purchasing this and having them read it as well.
Real important here, it is new tales. This is not just a, say, like a film adaptation.
Nope.
So it's new content.
Original adventures written by Mikey Levitt. All right, let's talk about a wild one that I think might be under the radar, but once the word gets out, this thing's going to fly. Let's talk about Image Comics Rogue Sun number 30. It's going to be a little weird looking because that's not a Rogue Sun on that issue. That is correct. That is Medieval Spawn. In this issue, we are back in the year of 1383, and the Medieval Spawn is searching for a creature named the Withered, but a young knight and the squire are also on the hunt, the Night Sun from Rogue Sun's lore. So it's the Night Sun versus Medieval Spawn. It is going to be, I think, a pretty big deal. This is not a Spawn comic, yet Spawn's heavily featured in this book, and I think it will be leading to other stuff.
Well, and the B cover here, homage for Spawn number 9, first appearance of Angela.
Mm-hmm.
So solid offerings there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had this on your list.
Shoot.
There's no way I can get away without showing off.
The Suzumakia, yeah.
Witchblade 15.
Absolutely stunning.
We don't have to go too deep into it, but everybody has to see that one.
Well, and if we're going to talk about variants, then I want to bring up DC's Catwoman number 80.
Catwoman never has variants. What are you talking about?
I just think that Catwoman's variants this week are ridiculous.
It might be your tough choice of the week.
Yeah, we got Chew, Dan Mora's Spicy Pumpkin, or Pumpkin Spice. I can't remember what it's called. The Forbes variant's ridiculous.
Dang.
Yeah. All great covers there.
And Frank Cho on just the simplicity.
Of course. And Frank Cho, like we're just throwing out Frank Cho, like
yeah,
that's how good the comic selection is. And Frank Cho's there.
Your A cover is fun too.
Yeah, absolutely. Gorgeous.
There's no loser here.
No.
So
all right, then we're going to go to my Bane, the thing I've been thinking about for about a month.
Uh-oh.
I believe it's under Dynamite. And it's going to be Fantastic Four meets the Gargoyles.
This one
or did that get pushed too?
This one's the Marvel issue.
Oh, it's the Marvel one. Okay, cool.
Yep. The next one that comes out will be the Dynamite issue. Whenever you have a team up like this, you get the twosome. There you go. So I passed right over it.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay, so I'll be honest. I thought about this for a while, and I did talk about it during the final order cutoff. I didn't tie anyone to this book because if you're a Fantastic Four reader, that doesn't automatically mean that you're going to read Gargoyles. And if you're a Gargoyles reader, well, it doesn't necessarily mean you're automatically jumping on Fantastic Four. I think this book is going to be good, saying all that. And I want to make sure that if you're interested in this book, you jump in now and make sure to grab the one you wanted. Because the only thing that showed up is the stuff we ordered for what we foresee to sell. All the covers seem pretty good. I think it's going to be a fun adventure. It looks like a one-shot on this end. There's probably going to be a Dynamite response issue. But that is the entire story of Fantastic Four Gargoyles. There is a really cool Scotty Young if you're into Scotty Young. So I would check that out as well.
I believe the Dynamite one is in the new catalog that we would have a show for in 2 days. I believe I put it in from that. And then the last one there that you can turn around, there's a Vecchio foil.
And this in foil is going to look real good. Oh, that's I think our scan of it.
That's our scan that even came out pretty good.
Yeah, that is good. Yeah. So then I wanted to talk about using our little filter there. The crossover, which is we are going to have 17 new #1 titles for mini series that are all part of Age of Revelation. So I wanted to show off the series that we have this week. with Iron and Frost, Rogue Storm, Sinister's 6, and I think there's one more.
Unbreakable X-Men.
Unbreakable X-Men. Yes, all of those are brand new. All of them are issue ones of the look into the future of characters you have. If you were on all age, you have each one of these. If you were on like the rest were added based on who's in there and why. So like Sinister's 6 is very much X Factor. So if you're on X Factor 2024, you have that in your hold slot. Rogue and Storm, you got Rogue and Storm. If you were on Iron Man, you're on Iron Man, or Frost, you're on Iron and Frost, who are a married couple in this. So
lots of options, many good covers there. Take your browse, take your pick.
All right, we have a little extra time, so I'm going to go into my bonus stuff. In Iron Age Comics, which is a new publisher I wasn't aware of.
Did you see this book, by the way? Physically?
I did not physically look at it, no.
This is magazine sized.
Oh, okay.
It's very impressive.
Reading about this, it feels a lot like the Silver Coin. With a little bit more of a caveat, like a little bit of a contract to it. So basically, you're presented with a haunted box that will grant you a wish or any of your deepest desire, and the only exchange is you have to murder somebody.
Oh, is that it?
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Do I get to choose?
You do get to choose, I believe. You just have to take one life for a wish. So
what if I do multiple?
I'm not sure yet. I haven't read the book.
Another $1 million.
Yeah, I think that's potentially true. It's going to be an anthology series written and illustrated by many different creators, basically all with the same premise of you're presented with the haunted box. What do you choose, and how it turns out for you? So, might be a really cool haunted, like Halloween style book. Especially for the creepy times. So potentially I'd pick that up.
Yeah, this when I was checking in books this week, this stood out to me really heavily. You guys, that cover looks nice. Physically, it looks way better. Like, again, this is another high quality print, really impressive type of book. Putting them in the bags and boards and all this really stood out to me. So I like this. I like this idea. And again, you can see how many different creators you have on this here. There's going to be a lot of story to this book as it goes.
And while we're talking about themes, maybe you're more into Christmas, you can jump into Oni Press and take a look at Yuletide. Yuletide is kind of an explanation of why all this happy-go-lucky stuff happens in the dead of winter. You might think it has something to do with Santa Claus, but you'd be wrong. This is going to talk about all the creepy and evil doing and witchery that is the Yuletide.
Ooh,
spooky.
Kind of bridging your two holidays here, aren't you?
That's like, correct. Yeah.
You're getting right into it right there.
I thought so.
This, by the way, again, remember us talking about Cowboys? We got trucked on what we had for the first one. Sold out fast. Just gone.
Yeah, Moo Mesa, man. Moo Mesa. For Moo Mesa.
Yep.
The final thing I brought to the table was in Dark Horse. They have the Dungeons and Dragons fallbacks, which is just a D&D story with a new place. If you're into Critical Role and their new story, this is a comic book version of some cool stuff I think you might be into. The D&D always sells pretty well here, including the comic books, so jump on.
And they're doing these B covers for every one of the character from Azuri. So this first one actually has 2 of the characters, so that every character will be represented in the throughout the series. This is Fighter and Paladin on issue number 1 there. And quickly becoming a house favorite here is Dan Panosian.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
Nothing to ignore there.
No.
But I think that's the quick run through. Again, feel free to use the website, use the filters, turn around, be able to browse everything, take a look, and make some choices.
If we're gonna end, we should definitely end with the highlight of those Muppet variants that you were putting up.
Yeah, I mean, the Statler and Waldorf just is too much for me. There's 2 this week. We have sold out of almost every other one that has come out so far, even with the over ordering we did on this.
Yeah.
This one here, of course, homaging Incredible Hulk #1, just fantastic, by Chrissy Zullo, that's not what you would immediately think of if I said there was a Zullo cover.
No,
but when you look,
I was actually surprised when you said it.
Yeah, but you can see the softness now.
I can, yeah.
Start looking at it, and then the Fantastic Four homage was Jose Casara.
Mm-hmm. If you missed out on Batman #1, we did get all of our second printings in this week, so make sure to jump on those.
There is quite a few options there for those second printings too. Like I can pull that up just real quick, like
might as well,
because you've got the Dan Mora foil, the Jorge Jimenez chair, and the Signal, which is closest to the original #1 there. But
and that foil looks really good. I got to see it.
Very nice stuff. Well, thank you one and all for joining us. We appreciate hanging out and being able to bring you these fine offerings. Everything is available on the website right now, iwantmorecomics.com, until it's sold out, or you can turn around and certainly see us here in person. But beat the rush, get your orders in, grab your stuff. Light One says, enjoy your night. I appreciate that, sir. You do the same.
As well, you.
And we will be back with you tomorrow with 2 shows, Thursday with the show, and then we'll just take a nap and start it all over again next week.
That's right. We got 2 more. See you then.
All right. Thanks, guys.
I Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day, October 15th, 2025. Justice League Red gets issue #3, Nightwing drops issue #131, and Tom King's Wonder Woman continues. The Age of Revelation is upon us. Look out for a bunch of new series featuring these unique takes on familiar characters. One World Under Doom gets issue #8, and Godzilla continues to destroy the Marvel Universe in issue #4. Ghost hunter Hector Plasm and Bigfoot expert Lip Dyson delve deep into the woods to track the murderous monster of Monkey Ridge in this new series. Battle Beast concludes with issue #6, and Ghost Pepper is on to issue #4. Distillery releases Endeavor #1. The Fantastic Four team up with Gargoyles in this all-new one-shot. And Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles get a new series for the 2025 renditions. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.